My name is Joshua Abiodun Bolonduro Bodunde Adeoye, a.k.a. the Godfather. Remember that when I'm running for president. I don't know if it's against Trump or against Buhari, but let's leave that talk for another day. As you can see, it's cold in New York, hence the way I'm dressed. But Dr. Damages is on fire! And so, Dr. Feyi Kushika, Nigeria, Africa, the world, keep watching the doctor who damages while he treats, the journalist who transforms and not just informs, Dr. Njakiri Damages!
Welcome to the show. My name is Dr. Damages. We're coming to you from the greatest city in the world.
New York City!
Yes, New York City is so great that last Thursday, we came out en masse to welcome our prodigal son, President Donald Trump. He came back home. Yep. After making fun of him last week for not coming to New York City in his first 100 days as President of America, the man showed up last Thursday. I told you he watches our show.
Yes.
This is the welcome we gave him. Watch.
Shut it down!
This is the most hateful president our country has ever seen. His work is targeting immigrants and young people and poor people and the elderly.
Wow!
I know. Some of you want to know what did he come to do. Forget what they said in the paper that he came to see the the Prime Minister of Australia.
Yes.
No, that's a cover. He actually came to pick up some important Russian documents. No. Russian documents he left in the roof of his house. You cannot trust anyone to pick up stuff like that for you. Nobody.
You have to do it by yourself.
They will talk. You have to do it by yourself.
Hey.
Yeah, I know. Though New Yorkers are still resisting, Trump is beginning to rake up wins. Last week, Republicans in the House of Rep repealed and replaced Obamacare.
Hey.
Oh, yeah. Finally, Obamacare is gone. It's gone. Bye-bye. Trump also solved the Israeli-Palestinian crisis. He solved it in just one meeting with the Palestinian leader, Mahmoud Abbas.
Easy?
Just one meeting.
That easy?
Listen to him.
We want to create peace between Israel and the Palestinians. We will get it done. We will be working so hard to get it done. It's been a long time, but we will be working diligently. And I think there's a very, very good chance, and I think you feel the same way. Mr. President, thank you very much.
Wow.
I know. That's how it is. In fact, Trump was so fired up. He was ready to solve the biggest problem of this decade, which is the North Korean crisis. Oh yeah, his approach is very simple.
Okay.
When you hear it, you say, why didn't other presidents before him do this?
Yes.
Listen to Trump.
Well, today the White House had to clean up after the storm that President Trump created when he said in a Bloomberg interview that he would be, quote, honored to meet with North Korea's dictator under the right circumstances.
You see, what other past American president, what they've been doing is using this approach that the Nigerian woman in the train in India used when she was being bullied. You know what I'm talking about? No?
Yes,
Watch.
Don't do this. Let's fight now. Please not. Go punish you. Go fight Nigerian woman. Go punish you.
Yeah, don't mess with the Nigerian woman. Don't mess with Nigerian woman anywhere, whether it's at home or abroad. Don't mess with Nigerian woman. Now, trust me when I say this. By the time this man Trump finishes his second term, everyone will be calling him a genius. All of you, everybody, all you critics will call him a genius. His negotiating skills are so good that he shocked historians when he said this.
I mean, had Andrew Jackson been a little bit later, you wouldn't have had the Civil War. He was a very tough person, but he had a big heart, and he was really angry that he saw what was happening with regard to the Civil War. He said, there's no reason for this. People don't realize, the Civil War, you think about it, why? People don't ask that question. But why was there the Civil War? Why could that one not have been worked out?
I know. Trump would have stopped the American Civil War if only they had called upon him to negotiate between the North and the South.
Exactly.
Apparently, to Trump, Abraham Lincoln is overrated. Overrated. Now to a president whom nobody will say is overrated.
Yes.
I'm talking about President of Uganda, Yoweri Museveni. You know the guy, yeah. After many years of fighting in the bushes of Uganda, fighting Idi Amin, fighting Milton or Obote, you know that guy, fighting the Satan's resistant army,
The rebel.
and all the demons in Uganda. Museveni became president in 1986.
Wow.
Most people here were not born then. Most of them. He remained president ever since, winning 5 consecutive terms in office.
Wow.
Oh yeah, with wide margin each time. He even dropped a platinum album.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it was gold and then it went platinum. The rap, did you hear that? You know that? Listen to it.
You want another rap? Yes. Penkoni ngarama zezire ni chundebinyo.
I know. And in 31 years, only 100,000 people were killed by his administration. Only.
It's more than that,
I mean, he's a saint. If you consider what Idi Amin did, he's a saint. You know. So what is it like to be president for 31 years? That's the question. And guess what? Al Jazeera sent a reporter to sit down with President Museveni. It did not take time before that interview became awkward. Watch.
How can you guarantee that you will not be remembered as a dictator instead of a democratic president?
As what?
How would you guarantee that in the future, in history, you won't go down as a dictator instead of a democratic president?
I know. It's like Museveni said, as what?
As what?
With that question, well, the reporter was rattled. And I don't blame the poor reporter. I don't blame him. You know, Uganda is the first country in the world to guarantee freedom of speech.
What?
Oh, yeah. Well, but what they don't guarantee is your freedom after you've spoken. That's it.
Say whatever you want.
Yeah, you can say anything you want to say, but afterwards. So the reporter figured this whole thing out and said, I gotta take off from here. Now, talking about African leaders who have overstayed their welcome. Zimbabwean President Robert Mugabe said last week, that his country was not poor.
Wow.
He said people should stop saying that Zimbabwe is poor. Zimbabwe is not poor. That's what he said. In fact, he said that Zimbabwe was more developed than Nigeria.
What?
I know Nigerians were up in arms. The man is right. Look at the pictures of the capital of Zimbabwe and capital of Nigeria. Look at them. Look at the pictures.
Wow.
Did you see any difference? No. Looking at it from outside, there's no difference. The only difference is that in one house in Abuja, you may have more dollars than all the dollars you find at the Central Bank of Zimbabwe. In just one apartment in Abuja, just one of them. That's it. That's the only difference. You know. Students in Zimbabwe may be paying their school fees with goats and fowl. But literacy rate in Zimbabwe is 90%.
What?
90, yeah. Really? While in Nigeria is about 60%. Not even up to 60, but about 60%. And it is easy to see why. You know, Mugabe, the president, has 7 academic degrees.
Wow.
I'm not talking about honorable degrees, academic degrees.
Wow.
7 of them, 5 bachelors and 2 masters. While in Nigeria, we're still looking for Buhari's WAEC certificate. I know what you are saying. You have been saying, you know, before Buhari, we had a president with a PhD. I had you. Yeah, like, you know, this one. Eh?
The security forces in Nigeria are driving more people into the arms of Boko Haram.
That is not correct. That is not correct. And I've said this severally. Those are insinuations by some interest group. Well, definitely the insinuations by some interest group.
He has a PhD. Okay. I heard what you all have been saying. Forget about Jonathan. Concentrate on the man who is now president. Yeah, for almost 2 years. But have you seen him? Has anyone seen Nigeria's president in 3 weeks? I have not. No. So for the past 3 weeks, 3 weeks in a row, Buhari has been absent from the Federal Executive Council meeting. He has not been there. The last time a picture of the president was taken was 3 weeks ago at the Friday's prayer. That's it. That was it. Now, he works from home. That's what they tell us. Doing one of those make money from home jobs. You know what I mean? Like maybe cutting out,
blogging from home?
cutting coupons, or maybe writing comments on. I don't know what he's doing, but he works from home. That's what we tell.
Ministers from home.
Once a week, Buhari will sneak into his office when there's no camera to sign checks for the cabals. That's what he's doing. Now, here is the picture of Buhari 2 years ago, and this is the picture of Buhari now. It's sad. It's sad. The man is sick. Now, he's sick. Buhari's wife, Aisha, said that his sickness was not as bad as he's being made to look like.
Really?
That's what the wife said. And meanwhile, Sahara Reporters is reporting that he was being fed with tubes and through the veins.
Wow.
Oh yeah, that's the report from Sahara Reporters. Meanwhile, Lai Mohammed is denying that that's not the case. Lai Mohammed, yeah. Now, you can believe whoever you want to believe. For me, I believe TB Joshua. I believe TB Joshua, yeah.
Because I was foreseeing what is coming.
I was foresee all this. The point is that Buhari is very sick. And those who care about him are already crying. Is that BC Akonde? No? Is that Tinubu? Who is that? No. No. So BC Akonde is weeping. If you ask me, I don't think weeping will do us any good at this point. No. Buhari may be the one who is sick, but Nigeria is the one that is not healthy.
Yes, you're right.
There are a lot of things happening in the dark now. People are bringing out knife and things are happening in the dark. Now, last week, former presidents Olusegun Obasanjo, Ibrahim Babangida, and Abdul Salam Abubakar, the three musketeers, they met in Mina to discuss Buhari's health.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, look at them. Keep an eye on these three men. They know where all the dead bodies are buried. They know where all the dead bodies. In fact, they buried some of them. Wait. Is that a worker that Babangida is using to support? Is that my life? This life is not fair.
Wow.
Is that a whole Babangida? The man who single-handedly asked Colonel Dimka to run away out of the radio station through the back door. And by doing so, foiled the coup that killed Murtala Mohammed in 1976.
Yes.
Most of you were not born then. That was how he became a hero in Nigeria. This man gave us option A4. Option A4. Yeah. And he is, this is something that nobody no. The man has been keeping our Gulf War oil windfall, 12 billion. He's been keeping it for us. In a safe somewhere. One day the whistleblower will blow. Now, after making all these sacrifices for Nigeria, this is how he ended up.
Yeah, so life.
This life is not fair. It's not fair.
Yeah.
So why do people act as if they are all that? People like you. Why? As if without them the world will stop spinning. Why do people do that? As if they are the presidency. Someone say Femi Adesina. Does he know where anything is in the Nassau Rock? Talking about presidency, I thought that the SSS, that they are the smartest people that work in the SSS. Don't you think so? That's a natural thing. They should be the smartest people who work at the SSS.
Exactly.
No, I thought that they know the basic thing about security. I thought they know that true security is not about guns and tanks, but about fairness and justice.
Exactly.
That's what I thought. Did you hear the news?
Yes.
Did you hear the news?
Yeah, I know.
Oh, listen, look at it. Look at the news.
Wow.
SSS had a recruitment exercise recently. At the end, the agency recruited 51 agents from Katsina State, 5 from Akwa Ibom, 25 from Kano, 7 from Lagos, your state, 20 from Zamfara, 23 from Bauchi, 6 from Edo, 7 from Abia, Get them met.
That has been changed.
What an audacity. Now, here is how Premium Times newspaper reported it. While the agency commissioned 479 cadet officers, Katsina, the home state of President Muhammadu Buhari, and the Director General of SSS, Lawal Daura, alone had 51 slots.
Wow.
More than the total slots for states in the South and Southeast. Maybe I'm missing something, So I rushed to check WAEC and JAMB application by geographical regions from 2010 to 2016. I looked up, after looking at it, I went back to see the SSS recruitment figures again. This is what I found out. Yeah, the smell. Yeah, the smell, that's all. Maybe they're thinking that very soon, at the video of Wizkid, we'll get another baby mama pregnant, and then we'll forget about this. Yeah, it happens. Or maybe they were thinking that very soon, Banky W will propose to his girlfriend, and we will forget about it.
Yes, no.
Or that Don Jazzy will propose to Linda Ikeji. or this one. Or maybe Kosi will call Dr. Damages. Yeah, that's what they are thinking, that one of these things will happen and then we'll forget about what they did. Now, the SSS, they know that Nigerians will move on to more important things like these things. Or maybe Messi will mess in the field and miss a goal. And that's all that it will take for us to move on and forget about this. Now, unfortunately, these SSS people are not smart enough to know that we can move on.
Exactly.
But each of these acts of audacity is another stab at that dying concept of one nation, one destiny. Sasha,
that's it.
Tweet that out. Now, talking about what unites us, jollof rice. Now, most people agree it is given that the sun will rise tomorrow, is it not?
Exactly.
The sun will rise tomorrow. We know that. It is also given that Prophet TB Joshua will perform a miracle on Sunday.
What?
I mean, somebody will throw up cockroach or somebody will pee. Something will happen. It's given. Now, the same way, it is now given that Lai Mohammed will lie in every 24 hours. He will lie. He will tell one lie. It's Nigerians are okay with it. It's part of his job description. When he's talking, we have to factor in that 85% of what he's saying is a lie. No, Nigerians are okay with that. That's okay. Yeah, like when he said this.
People will be wondering, is it ill again? It's not ill. It's not sick. And I'm sure that later in the day or by tomorrow morning, he will be back in the office.
Yeah, Buhari is not sick, he said. Then, one moment he said this.
He actually sent word that he wanted to rest today, and he asked the VP to preside over today's meeting. In addition, he also asked that all his files be taken home to him, and will be working from home today.
Yes, Buhari is working from home. He said it. And then the next moment he said this.
He's been asked to take some rest, by his doctors, and he chose today to rest.
Oh my God!
I know. Now it's the doctors that said that Buhari should not come out. This doctor self. Anyway, nobody in Nigeria expected Lai Mohammed to lie about one thing and one thing alone.
Exactly.
Who makes the best jollof rice in the world?
Yes.
Nobody. Even goats and chicken, they are all know the answer. They all know the answer. Goats and chicken, they all know the answer. Now, listen to Lai Mohammed.
Which country makes the best jollof rice?
I want to say probably
Senegal. Senegal! I hear a shock across the country. I hear a sigh across the country. Minister,
thank you.
I know. Even people from Senegal are shocked. They are in shock.
How will you say that?
Yeah, I use my hammerscope to evaluate what is wrong with Lai Mohammed. I did it, and it turned out to be very, very easy. Very easy. The man was trying to impress a Senegalese woman.
It's not the importer.
That's the explanation. That's it. That's otherwise. Why otherwise?
The woman
No, the woman is already there. It's in an apartment somewhere. Somewhere, we don't know. That's it. No sane person can throw his country under the bus.
Exactly.
Unless there's something big at stake, like a big woman. Big woman. It has to be. Thank God for our Vice President, Professor Yemi Oshibajo. We thank God for him. He quickly came and wiped away our tears.
Yeah, thank you.
We were crying.
And by the way, we all know that Nigerian jollof rice is the best.
Thank you, Mr. Vice President. You know, I cannot wait for the cabal to hand over power to Mr. Vice President so that things will start moving again in Nigeria. Now, presidents of countries that are at rest, you know, like America, they can disappear for a long time, go and play golf, and life will continue. Yes. But for a country that is restless like Nigeria, once the president is out of commission, the country falls on its stomach.
There's a vacuum.
Yeah, it cannot. It falls on its stomach. Now, forget about this idea of connection of those wishes with the health of the president. An audition on who should be the next president of Nigeria is going on as we speak. Oh, yeah.
No way.
The audition is on. You know, nobody cares. 2 years, it's about that. You know, other than at Babangida's home in Mina. One other place where such audition is taking place is a place called the Platform in Lagos. Have you been there? Platform, yeah. Last week, the forum showcased the contenders for the presidency. Yeah, one of them is Peter Obi, former governor of Anambra State. Now, speaking at the Platform, this former governor of Anambra State, Mr. Peter Obi, said that he has only one watch. What? Oh, yeah, that for the past 17 years, he's been using this one watch.
Liar.
Listen to him.
I said it openly to everybody. This is the only watch I have. I've worn it for 17 years. Why would I be the watch at home? Whose time is it?
I know. If you want to lie about wristwatch, isn't it proper that you look at your wrist first?
Oh, yes, exactly.
Lai Mohammed does that, you know? Okay, just imagine you are former governor of Edo State, Adam Shomole. You want to talk about your wife, that you are taller than your wife. You look up first and see before you say that. You know what I mean? Before you say that, yeah, you look up. And if you are Kosi, you can't come out and say you have only one anyway. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Because it's facing us, it's in front of us, you know what I'm saying? Well, it turns out that in 1 year period, Nigerians could dig up several pictures of Peter Obi wearing different wristwatches.
Yeah, exactly.
Look at this one.
Wow.
Now, the man belongs to a group of actors on Nigeria's social-political scene who have never had that you can fool some people sometimes, you can't fool all the people all the time. They've never had it.
Yes.
You can't fool all the people all the time. You can fool some people all the time, but you can't fool all the people all the time.
Exactly.
So when Peter Obi was lying from his ear, from his nose, from his throat, he forgot to tell his audience that he's also one of those people who own an apartment in that Osborne Tower in Ikoyi. Yeah, where they found the $43 million. You know, and each of those apartments, they cost 250 million naira.
Exactly. Wow.
Oh yeah, minimum. He has used one wristwatch in 17 years.
What?
But paid 250 million for an apartment in Lagos.
Bully?
His house in Abuja, another million. His house in London. Liars. Now, another liar parading around and thinking that Nigerians are all mugus is the Minister of Transportation and Aviation. Your friend, Obi and Amaechi. Here is the man defending accusations of corruption. Watch.
Are you corrupt?
Is my honesty in doubt? I have told Nigerians, I repeat today to Nigerians, I'm not corrupt and that I don't like money. I'm not one swayed by money.
Why did you say that?
Now, let me warn you. Now, when you are about to watch someone like Amaechi on TV, you have to pause first and knock out stupidity from your head before you continue. If you don't, they have a way of confusing you, fool you. You knock out stupidity, then you say, okay, come on, bring it on.
The more you hear, the less
listen to it. Yeah, they are very good at that. You'll be wondering, what did he say now?
I try as much as possible not to annoy God by saying I'm honest. But with all modesty, I'm an honest Nigerian.
Once someone has the need to say to you, to be honest with you, it's either that he is not being honest at that point, or that he has not been honest all the while. One of them, you cannot miss, one of them. Now, Amaechi does not like money. He said it. He does not like women. He does not like wine. Then the question is, what does he like?
What does he like?
It must be food because Because we have the proof. He can't. If he comes out and say, I don't like food, then we have to look and see whether he's pregnant. He might be pregnant all this while. You know what I mean? Anyway. So one more of those people who are lying and their pants are on fire. Do you know the governor of Kaduna State? Governor Gadunje. Yeah, you know the guy.
Yes.
Who is known for sleeping at public functions.
Yes.
No. Everybody knows that, you know. But somehow he felt the need to explain himself the other day. Nobody asked him. We were okay knowing that the man will sleep.
Don't feel guilty.
No, we know. We believe that he's been taking WAEC exam. So at night he's studying at night. Yeah. So we understood that. We just forgive him for sleeping at functions. But he came up with his own explanation. This is what he said. I don't sleep at public functions. I only pretend.
Nonsense.
Can you believe that? I don't get it. So the man processed this in his head and felt that this was good enough answer for our people. You know, I'm telling you, they think we're all mumus. We think we're all mumus. That's how they treat us. That's it. All of you have been writing. You don't talk about sports. You don't know anything about sports. I got one for you. A Nigerian is now the new heavyweight boxing champion of the world. Now, his name is Anthony Joshua. He's not related to TV Joshua. No. Why are you coming up with this? No, he's not. The man defeated the Ukrainian heavyweight champion to become the undisputable heavyweight champion of the world. Did you watch the fight? And the 11th round, he gave it to him. Boom! And that's it. Now, did I tell you that the Queen of England already awarded the man MBA, member of the British Empire? They said it's for his contribution to the United Kingdom. You see, this is how the British people. This is how they steal our people. You know. Well. Still, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. The Queen can do whatever she likes.
Yes.
Anthony Joshua is still a Nigerian.
I'm a Nigerian man by blood. Yeah.
You see, in fact, he gets his strength from eating eba and egusi soup.
An apple as well.
An apple. You know. Listen to me.
Away my secret, but that's the pounded jam, eba. You know, egusi. So that's the secret of the success.
This is what I'm telling you. I give it to you. You're nice. Now, it's not just that his mother is a Nigerian. His father is half Nigerian. And his middle name is Olufemi. What can be Nigerian like that? You know. Now, this is an information that will blow you away. This man was a bricklayer before he became a boxer. You know, I know you don't know that.
I know.
No, let this be a lesson to all of you people who look down on bricklayers and truck pushers in Nigeria, especially you women.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm telling you, as long as they eat egusi soup and iba, tomorrow they could become the heavyweight champion of the world. I'm telling you.
So
don't look down on bricklayers. Hey. And now, one small thing I didn't tell you. You know, I left it out. Nigeria. Now, if they are in Nigeria eating egusi soup and eba, they are likely to remain bricklayers and truck pushers. I'm telling you, even if they are abroad and they want to come to Nigeria to fight for Nigeria, they will be rejected. Oh yeah. No, it happened to Anthony Joshua.
Yes.
He came down to represent Nigeria at the Beijing Olympics in 2008.
Yes.
Guess what Nigeria did? Nigeria said, don't worry. Not good enough.
You're not good enough.
You're not good enough. No, thank you very much. And as soon as he won, Nigerians are all coming around, calling him our own. My brother. Even the common sense Senator Ben Bruce. Did you see what he wrote? Look at what he tweeted out.
Wow.
Yeah, he said that we should invite Anthony Joshua to Aso Rock. Give him a hero's welcome. He said we should also make him brand ambassador. You see, this is what I'm thinking about. I think this man, this common sense senator, we should take away his iPhone. No, we need to take it away from him. Yeah. So that he will relearn how to think before tweeting. Because it doesn't make sense, you know. He's a promoter. He has never promoted. Talking about tweets. Did you hear that Prophet TB Joshua is about to move away from Nigeria? Oh, yeah. He is relocating to Israel.
No.
The man said he's done.
Oh, no.
Now, I take responsibility for this. It's my fault. It's my fault. The prophet, I know, for the past few weeks, I've been paying attention to Apostle Suleiman.
Yes,
I know it makes you feel jealous. I'm sorry. You know, you're just like a baby, old baby, and then we have a new baby, and now I understand it. I understand what's going on. You know, please don't. He can't leave us. He can't leave us. What are we going to watch on Sunday? Every Sunday, who will perform miracles for us?
Yes.
If you go to Israel, how will all these people that come to your synagogue, how will they come to Israel? Who will give them visa to come to Israel? Please don't go. And think about this. Think about think about this. How do you explain to people, you know, if your church building collapses in Israel, the way it happened in Nigeria, how do you think you explain to them that a mysterious plane was flying over the building?
The plane from Palestine.
Oh, that's a good one. That the Palestinians did it. You know, in Israel, they won't pay attention to that. Remember, in Israel, they don't care. They put their presidents in prison. So ordinary prophets, they won't think out twice before they jail you. I'm just telling you, think about this before you do this. Think about it. And you know, Israel, they have a long history of dealing with prophets.
Yes.
Look at what they did to John the Baptist. You remember? Yes. Look at what they did to Jesus Christ. So they have a long history of dealing with prophets.
Yes.
So I'm telling you, I'm begging you now, don't go to Israel.
Please,
don't go to Israel.
Don't do it.
Don't do it. You're going to Israel. You want us to panic, you know? Nonsense. Buhari will win 2019 election, says Ibe Kachukwu. Why are you laughing? Why are you people laughing? Why are people laughing? No, listen. The question is this: who is arguing with him? Nobody's arguing with him. Majek Fashek will win the Grammy. But Majek has to, first of all, get to the studio to record an album.
Exactly.
It's the same thing with Buhari. He has to be alive to win the election. I'm not the one saying this. They said I should say it. I mean, anyway, workers deserve 150,000 per month naira instead of 18,000. Did you hear that?
Yes.
Because 18,000 can't feed politicians' dog.
Wow.
This is Sheikh Hussain. You know him, the one with Afro.
Yes.
He's saying that workers. This is my question. When did the Afro allow this man to notice that 18,000 can't feed politicians' dog?
Yes.
Is it just a new thing? The air finally entered there. No, this one is good. My son's wedding will worsen the economy of Nigeria, cause strange deaths and plane crashes, says Obasanjo's wife.
What?
No, but it's like people are making it. The woman came out and said that the court should stop the son's wedding because all this disaster will happen if. I'm amazed. Wow. You know what Obasanjo is doing now? He's paging all the juju, all the juju priests that he knows. Come, my wife is saying she's losing it. No, how can you be? My wife is losing it.
Come on, help me.
Terrible, Niger. Now, this is good. You like this, and this is for you. Nigerian man arrested in India with Indian hemp.
Wow.
I've never been to India. Have you been to India? I thought one thing that police won't be a problem in India is Indian hemp. Why is it? I don't get it. I was always thinking about it that, you know, the only country, if there's anyone in the world, is their product.
Indian hemp in India.
But look at the quantity demand. I mean, the India didn't announce that there is a shortage. Why must you carry all those things to India? I mean, take small, eh? No, this one is wonderful. A prophet arrested for taking 70 million naira, 3 houses, just because he cured fibroid. Wow. You know.
What?
No, it's Punch. It's not. I'm not making it. Punch newspaper. You know, I've always suspected that I'm undercharging my patients. Wow. The man took 70 million naira, 3 houses, 3 fibroid.
Wow.
I cure AIDS, I cure malaria, I cure everything, and I just charge $20, and people complain. This is from an interview that Sheikh Gumi, you know Sheikh Gumi? He's our friend, yeah. He gave to a newspaper. He said that one prostitute in a town is worse than an atomic bomb. Because he has a point. Because she will spread diseases. And this, I'm thinking to myself, thinking about it, whole land must be like Hiroshima by now.
Oh my God.
While Las Vegas will be like Nagasaki. If one prostitute would be like atomic bomb, nobody will be near Holland anymore.
Exactly.
Or Las Vegas. Yeah. Where are you from? Oshodi. Oshodi, yeah. I know that Oshodi. You have Mushi. Oh, those ones that do not have teeth. It's time for your
email.
It's time for your email. Time for your
email.
So, Tomato Juice, welcome back.
Thank
What happened
you.
to
Why
you
you
last
say
week?
welcome back?
Wait. What
Every
happened to you
week
last
you tell
week?
me welcome back.
Wait, because last week we didn't see you on the show. What happened?
It wasn't my fault.
It wasn't her fault.
I never expected it.
She didn't expect it. Anyway.
It was raining.
It was raining, yeah. We know the kind of
in
rain.
my bed.
The kind of rain we're talking about.
Doctor!
Okay. Do we have emails today?
Every day, doctor.
Okay, let's hear them.
Our first email is from David.
David.
From Regina, Saskatchewan in Canada. He writes.
From Regina? No, okay.
Regina.
Okay.
Sorry. Anyway.
I'm afraid of Regina. There's one Regina. Okay. Oh, sorry. We're on. Okay.
What happened with
Sorry. Mamudoka is watching.
Anyway.
Go ahead.
He writes.
Yes.
Now that's a he. Dear Dr. Damages.
Yes.
Please help unravel the mystery of what happens when the president becomes non-functional. Who is in charge? The Constitution or the three wise military generals? The military trinity, or simply Niger Militrinity.
Hey.
Thanks for your time.
Wow. My man, David, thank you so much. Behind every president is a cabal. When the president is incapacitated, the cabal takes over.
Hey!
Now, in every case, the cabal will have to fight off those on the margin. Those who used to chop from the president. That's what's happening. That's all these moves you are seeing people making. Akonde move here, Babangida moves there. It's all about chopping.
It makes sense.
It's all chopping. Next.
It makes sense. Our second email is from Mujahid S. Abdullahi.
Abdullahi, my friend. Yes. We used to eat suya a long time ago. Yeah.
Where? In Nigeria?
In Nigeria. Oh, yeah, of course. What does he say?
He writes, Dear Dr. Damages, please find out why suicide is becoming a day aspiration in Nigeria.
Suicide.
And also, did you know that former Niger State Governor Babangida and his body Nasco are in jail?
Babangida Luyu. Oh, yeah, people are not reporting this.
He's in jail.
I've seen the big face. She's shrinking now. Okay.
Doctor,
the man is in jail. And
the man is
shrinking.
in jail. You're talking about his...
He used to be big, but now he's shrinking. Go ahead.
I'll pray for you.
Go ahead.
He said, please say hi to Dine Mulai and ask him why he never sued Sahara reporters after all his promises.
Thank you, my friend. People have always been killing themselves. In Nigeria. It's just that because everyone now is a blogger. That is why we read about them now. When Okonkwo in Tinsel Apart killed himself in Umuofia, there was no Lindy Keji to blog about it. Nope. There was none, So they had to get a white man to bring him down. All those details. But if Linda were to be there, she would have flashed it on her blog. Now, about Dino and his lawsuit, he's still waiting for visa to America. Trump is very strict these days. It's not that he doesn't give visas to anybody who might outshine him. Any clown or comedian that pretends to be a politician. Trump says, no, we don't want. He doesn't want competition. Next.
All right. Our third email is from Peps.
Peps, she's my friend. Peps, she's my friend.
I'm sure. Hi.
Yes.
Of course she's your friend. Look at what she's saying.
I
just love you, Dr. Damages.
You see, I know. I have my people.
But...
anything after.
I love the but.
Before but is... Okay, go ahead.
Yeah.
But what?
But I dislike your talks on Apostle Suleiman.
Hey.
He's an anointed man of God. Hey. Better shun the talk on sex scandal, okay?
Hey.
Agents of Satan are seriously out to bring the man of God down. Love from Peps.
Hey, thank you, Peps. Thank you. I don't want this Apostle Suleiman thing to mess up our relationship.
Bring you down.
Our relationship, Peps. I don't want it. I want, So let's agree to this. You will ignore me when I talk about Apostle Suleiman without evidence, and I will ignore you when you talk about him being anointed without evidence. Shobo. You understand? You know, let's just do your own thing. I do my own thing. But I don't want this relationship. No. Suleiman should not be a middle person in our relationship. Already he's entangled in a lot of love triangles. We don't.
Doctor, he's anointed.
He's anointed. Next.
All right, our final email is from
Already?
Whistleblower. Why not? It's time to
still
go. We have
up.
to go.
I'm still warming up. Yeah.
He writes,
Yeah.
Doc,
Yes,
I've
ma'am.
been suffering from love-somnia.
That's a new disease.
It's something new.
It's a very new disease.
And the doctor,
But I have the medication. Go ahead.
the doctor prescribed.
Oh, already. So another doctor. He didn't come to me. Why is he talking to me then? If he went to another doctor for prescription. Okay, go ahead. Let me know.
There's a
Let me
reason
check.
why.
Let me
There's
check.
a reason for everything.
If that doctor is quack, you know, if
There's a
it's
reason for
a quack
everything.
doctor,
Okay.
like the one that gave medication to Adele. Okay, no, that's a different talk.
Doctor.
No, go ahead. Go
I'm
ahead.
going off topic.
Okay.
He writes,
Yeah.
the doctor prescribed Kiss McQueen,
I know that one. That's a good medication.
Hogmacillin,
I know that one. I give that one all the time.
and Pectin for me.
Pectin.
Pectin, like peck on the cheek.
Oh no, that one does. That one that's small.
He said,
That one
please.
doesn't work for me.
He said, please, can Tomato just be sent to administer the drugs to me? That's where you come in.
I got what he's saying. What's his name again? Whistleblower. Can you give us your address? Just send us your address. We will mail the medication. Oh, he doesn't want medication. He wants you to.
No.
Oh, he got the
no.
medication, but he wants you to inject.
No.
You know what? You can do that. You can do remote.
Whistleblower. You better go see a doctor. A real doctor.
No, he has a doctor. You said that's all the time we have for emails. Please keep sending your emails to drdamages at
gmail.com.
and follow us on Twitter at
Dr. Damages.
and on Instagram at
Dr. Damages.
Now, here is my concern for today. It's taken from page 419 of the book See Me See Trouble by Jim Rohn. And it says, if you really want to do something, you will find a way. If you don't want to do something, you will find an excuse.
Of course. All the time.
Yeah. Until next week, I'm Dr. Damages. I diagnose.
You heal yourself.
So.
So they are looking for you in National Rock. You know what I think the president.
I just got a note that they are looking for good doctors to come to Aso Rock and help out. You want to go and help out the president?
I'm a nurse, not a doctor.
No, because some people want you to administer the medication. It's a different thing.
No. I don't think Miss Aisha will like that.
Aisha doesn't see the president anymore. The other Aisha is in the other room. Tell them, where were you last night? Tell them what happened last night. Tell them.
Last night.
Yeah, where were you?
I was out clubbing. No, I'm joking.
Tell them where you went to. Who did you see?
Miss Chimamanda, of course.
Wow.
And Mr. Trevor Noah. And who was I with? You were there too. You saw the pictures.
Was I there?
You saw the pictures.
Was I there?
Show them the pictures.
So.
That's proof. You have proof right there. You cannot deny it.
Wow.
Nice.
Anyway.
I mean, like I told you on Twitter, you don't follow me on Twitter. You don't follow me on Twitter. Like I told you on Twitter.
Of course.
She has stories. I didn't know. That was the first time I went out with Tomato Juice. Next week, I'll
No, she's not a confirmed.
Next week, I'll break it down for you. She's not as innocent as she looks. Please, I'm begging you. Can you go and watch more? They asked me to do this, otherwise there won't be, things are hard. Watch more. In fact, there's somewhere I'm cooking a goose. Subscribe to the Sahara YouTube account. What is the name of the account again? Anyway, subscribe. Whatever they say, subscribe. Click on it. Please. For me. Nice. Thank you.